Welcome everyone to the live stream. We are here today in Planet Coaster, the game that kind of started my channel to begin with. Been away from Planet Coaster for a while. I haven't really done a whole lot in the game other than I've done a few videos just kind of going back and looking at a lot of my parks and stuff, and that's pretty much about the gist of it. I did build a coaster in Silverwood, one of my parks before, but we haven't really done a whole lot. Let's see, do I need to turn this down? I feel like I need to turn this down just a tad. Or maybe not. Maybe the music is fine. I don't know. I'll turn it down to right about there. And then I'll just turn it down to me as well, so I'm not hearing it as loud, because I'm probably hearing it louder than you guys are. Black Lava, hello! Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us today. What are we going to do today? Well, you know, I kind of have an idea. I have a thought that I would like to do today, and that is I kind of want to work on my Kings Falls Park a little bit. And I loaded this up earlier when I got home from work, and I was like, what am I going to do in this park today? I don't really know. So I have a thought that we might work on the antique cars a little bit. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But this is Kings Falls. And what Kings Falls is, if you've never seen any of the videos that I've done before on this particular park, what it is my thoughts on what if, like, the original owners of Kings Island, what if they never sold the parks out? What if Paramount never bought them? What if Cedar Fair never bought them from Paramount? And what if they were just still owned by the original Kings Entertainment? What if Hanna-Barbera was still a part of all this, and et cetera, et cetera? And what if they built another park, another tower park, as I call it, another Kings Park? Because they had Kings Island, and they had Kings Dominion. And then they also built Canada's Wonderland as well, which is very similar to Kings Dominion as far as the main street goes, the international street. But they never really, they didn't build the Eiffel Tower. So when I say a tower park, I mean one of the Eiffel Tower parks, which is just like Kings Island and Kings Dominion, because both of those have the Eiffel Tower. So that was kind of my thoughts on this whole park, is to build my own Kings Island, basically, but I call it Kings Falls. And that's how this kind of originally started. And it's got this beautiful main street that I have built down through here. And honestly, this is probably some of my best work, if I do say so myself. I really thought it really worked out well for me. And it was not easy to do. Like, getting the water right up to the edge of this was not an easy task to do. But I ended up, I got it done. So I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I really like a lot of this. Dinkers do. Evening to you as well. Alright, but yeah, we're just gonna stroll down Main Street here. I've got the game paused because, you know, it plays hell on my actual, like, temperatures and stuff. So okay, there we go. But then we have the my Eiffel Tower right there, which is the actual height of the one at Kings Island. I literally, like, measured it using a coaster to do the measurement for it. So it's about, I forgot how high it was, 315 feet, something like that. I can't remember exactly. It's been a while since I actually done that. But as you come around through here, we have the Grand Carousel here. It's kind of my version of it. I thought it came out pretty good. And actually, you know what? Just let me just go into an overview screen here. So right back here is where we are going to be working. This area right in here. Now, originally I built this, and I'm pretty happy with my antique cars. I am. I like how they came out. I thought they came out pretty good. But you know, there's just something about them that I'm not happy with, and I think it's mostly just where it's facing right here. I think I would much rather have the entrance facing over maybe on this side, or maybe even, like, maybe put one here and one here. So I'm kind of thinking today that we might actually just redo the antique cars altogether. What I'm kind of thinking is right here behind our our haunted castle ride that we built is this little kind of walking strip back here. And I was thinking about putting a like a covered area here that you walk through. That would hide the back of the building quite a bit. And I think it would kind of make a good backdrop for the antique cars and stuff. So the question is, do I want to build the entrance for the cars back here on this side? Because I'm also going to build a kind of a bridge that goes across over into our adventure area, as I'm going to call it. Over into that. So I'm going to build kind of a bridge over here. It's going to have like 3 different ways to get across. It's going to have this area over here, and then I'm thinking I'm probably going to build one. This is going to be the Hanna-Barbera area. So this is going to be like our kiddie land over here. Everything themed to Hanna-Barbera. Yogi Bear, Jetsons, Flintstones, things like that. All that's going to be over in here. And I think I want a bridge over here as well. So 1, 2, 3 different ways in and out of this little area back in here. As it was sort of one of the last areas added to the park, I guess you could say. History-wise. I'm just kind of thinking ahead of time. But yeah, so I think that's what we're going to do. I think I'm just going to rebuild this today for the most part. And I really liked both of these. These came out really well. We're probably going to use a lot of the same stuff. I think we're just going to go with a different, like, actual layout for the most part. Let's see if I can get all of this building in one go here. Minus the trees. There we go. Alright, so, if we're going to move this, I still got some of the bushes, but do we put it over here on the backside? What do you guys think? Yeah. I kind of think right there. I can't remember how I had the actual like stations and stuff, so let me re-put these back in here real quick. Okay, so I had them like that, and then they come in through the back. Because I'm still kind of thinking maybe I might want to do 2 separate stations. I'm thinking I kind of want to do maybe a station over here, which it doesn't really work too well for me though. Because if I do the station over here and a station over here, I don't have enough area right here to really do a station with. I just don't. So I just don't know if I want to combine them now. Because originally that was my thought, just combining the stations into one station. You have kind of one area on one side, one on the other. Or both of them kind of combined, but on different sides of the station. It's kind of what I was thinking. But now I'm thinking I want to do it differently. Maybe I just do the antique cars and not do the classic cars. What do you guys think? Huh? Alright, I do want to actually start recording here too. I'm going to record this as well. I'm a little sunburned because we went to Kings Island yesterday, and it was an overcast, cloudy day. It even rained on us as well, and I completely got sunburned. I don't know if you can see this or not, but look at the back of my neck right here where I had my shirt on and stuff. Probably should have used sunscreen, but we didn't think it would be hot enough or anything, or we would be out in the sun and that it would cause sunburn. But yeah, I'm a little sunburned. Alright, let's see here. Let's do... Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to move this over here. put it... We don't have a lot of space to work with, so I'm thinking I'm probably going to need to put it like kind of in the middle right here. Right in there. However, you know what? If we put it right here, I think this actually kind of works. I really do. It's close to our triple Ferris wheel. It's kind of right in that little area right there, and I think that sort of works. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. Yeah. And then the next thing, of course, is we need to decide whether or not we're going to do both of the cars, or if we're only going to do one. I'm actually in the Dallas-Fort Worth area right now, says Dr. Awesome the Wizard. Sadly, there won't be any footage from over Texas, but I did pass by it briefly. That's cool. It was, which one got the new ride, the Wonder Woman? Was it Six Flags Fiesta? Is that the one that got that? I don't know what we're going to do with the bridge yet. It's obviously going to go over in here somewhere. Maybe we put the bridge over here somewhere. Maybe back in here. All right. And then it's time to decide on what we are going to do with this station. What is my favorite game to play and record? You know, this one, honestly, I think it just takes me so long to build stuff anymore. Like, I've used up all of my creativity that I had for this game for the most part, and it's just hard coming up with new ideas. But occasionally, I will have a new idea. Occasionally. Alright, we're gonna go with that. Was it Magic Mountain that got the new Wonder Woman coaster? Is that the single rail? Alright, so if I do this... Alright, let's fix our terrain real quick. Yeah, I would say this is probably my favorite game to actually play. And all, it honestly is. I really love this game. It's so good. I'm a huge theme park fan, though, so that's why it's good to me. I also really enjoy playing some City Skylines as well. Oh, you know what? I need to turn that intensity up. And the size. There we go. So we're going to flatten out all of the land that we have here because we're going to redo all of this for the most part. Flight of Courage, the single rail. Almost a... Oh, is it a Jersey Devil clone? Really? I haven't watched any POVs of it yet. I've seen some stuff about it, though. I know I had brought up, nobody was really talking about it in the Discord, but I kind of really like the new coaster coming to Dollywood for next year. I think it's going to be a pretty good coaster. I mean, it's not going to be fantastic. It's not going to be, you know, like Wild Eagle or Lightning Rod or anything like that, but I think it'll be a good little coaster. I enjoyed myself on Fire Chaser Express. I thought that one was pretty good. We had a great time at Kings Island yesterday. So, my only regret is that I wish I had gotten there sooner, because we had to leave a little later than what I wanted, and I ended up leaving even later than what I had planned to. So, and then we had some issues getting there because my phone wasn't working and kind of got us lost. So we didn't get there until 2, and then the park closed at like 8. So I was highly disappointed in that. I just really wish we could have spent a little more time there, but I guess we'll have some time hopefully in very soon, coming up in October, I think, is when we're going to try to go back. Ciao? Doesn't that mean goodbye? Or is that like aloha? It means like a bunch of different stuff. Alright, I'm going to take this bush and put this bush over here. This bush. I'm going to put this bush over here. Not a whole lot of people play this game anymore. It's kind of sad. There was a ton of people that were playing this in its heyday. Now it's kind of gone to the wayside. And I knew that would happen. I knew it would. Uh-oh. Okay, I've got a problem I can see already. So that, where we have the path here, is going to cause a problem. Can I delete the path without deleting anything else in here? Yes. Okay, that's good. Alright. I'll probably have to delete that as well. Happy to also see that the ink, or that in the UK, B&M is doing their first shuttle coaster. Really? A shuttle coaster? I haven't seen that. What is that? I mean, which one are they doing it at? What park? I haven't played this game in I don't know how long. I forgot how to play. I forgot how to play this game. Oh, apparently that's a 33 path. Why did I use such a big path here? Oh well, we'll go with the 33. There we go. I deleted it, but I didn't fix the actual... Oops. I didn't fix the actual terrain, which was the whole reason I deleted that to begin with. Oopsie. Alright, now, fix the path back. There we go. Alright, I'm somewhat happy with this. This works for me. Alright, now, how are we gonna do the station though? Like, do we want both cars or only one? The Jumanji coaster for Chessington. Oh, I'll check that out later. I will definitely do that. I bet you're happy to see me actually playing some more Planet Coaster, aren't you? Awesome. Like, you're one of my original fans from way back in the day. Alright, let's see here. Might put some little trees down in here somewhere too, right along the path. Maybe right in front of this. Alright, track rides. Custom. Are we going to use both or only one? You know what? I think Only one. I think let's just use the one over here, right? If I have to flatten the terrain, I'll flatten the terrain. Love this park. I hope to download it one day. I will make it available for anyone who's a friend on Discord, or not Discord, but of my Steam account, basically. I don't put any of my stuff really like out and about when it comes to Planet Coaster, although I may change that now because not so many people play this, but I had so many people that was taking my stuff and stealing it and using it in their videos and stuff and not giving credit, and that's why I decided, like, you know what, no more of that. Let's see here. I'm going to put this kind of right, like maybe right in here, I think. It's hard to get it just right, just where I want it. We'll put it, let's try there. I can always move it if that's not where I want it. In my opinion, you have some of the best Planet Coaster and satisfactory gameplay. Well, thank you. I definitely enjoy my Planet Coaster, and I've been having a ton of fun with Satisfactory as well. That's not the only games I do enjoy playing, though. Like I said, I also enjoy my City Skylines. Let's see. Alright, station. I need to put in a... Let's see how this was going to work. Operations. Place entrance. Not the entrance now. I won't put maybe the entrance. Here? Maybe? Let's look at the exit. Why can't I do an exit? Place exit. What? Huh. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's only let me place it over here. That's odd. Alright, so I have to what? Place it all the way down here and then place the exit up here? Okay. So that's as far as I can put the exit right there. So I need to move this over something. Alright, that's cool. So we'll just move this right over here. To there. And is my happy little person down here? Are they fine underneath the roof? My little worker bee. Or maybe I'll put the track right in the middle. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll put that. And if I seem a little slow with this game, it's because I honestly haven't really done a whole lot in Planet Coaster for, God, probably a year and a half. I mean, yeah, I played around with a coaster not long ago, but I really haven't done much else. I just don't... This whole station is built for double antique cars. And I think I really want to use double vehicles here. I think so. What if we could do a triple? Wouldn't that be something? Enjoying your satisfactory content. Just started watching since it came up in my recommended. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. I like to play all sorts of like creative games and stuff. I like building. I love to build things. Alright, yeah, pretty much right on the... move that over a little bit, maybe to there. That looks alright. I don't know why that didn't flatten out right there, but okay, sure. If we build backwards... we're probably going to have to shorten that. Ah, wait, is that the... Can I not have a smaller station than that? Really? Okay. It won't. Now I gotta put it back because it took it away from me. Why? But why? Sure, go ahead and build that. And then... I guess I gotta... hold it like this, I suppose. And then do a 90-degree turn. Not happy with that, but... might look at Dyson Sphere program, galactic scale building. Lots of people have been telling me about that. I'm interested in it, but I don't want to purchase it and then never actually play it. That's the thing. Track ride. Wait a minute. Doesn't the powered track ride have... oh, it's fine. Unless... that's kind of weird. But alright, sure. Stick with Satisfactory. I'm going to. Satisfactory gets the most views. So that's what I'm sticking with. Until the views stop, I'll be doing that. But Satisfactory has definitely grown my channel beyond anything else that I've ever played. But I don't like to just do one game. That's the thing. I can't just do one game. I like to play a lot of different stuff. I don't want to be known for just a single game. I want to do all kinds of things. If I do that, and then we come back here, we go backwards with it. So now we have a problem with this right here. Alright, I have a thought. I can change these cars out. So why don't we just take this track, right? Track rides. We use the antique track. Flatten the terrain. Throw that over here. Oh yeah, I mean, it makes sense to focus on one game because you know you're known for that one game, and then YouTube, the algorithm, etc., will like start ranking you high. But if you just play one game, then you get known for that game, and when that game dies out, then what? You know, if that's the only game that you ever play, and nobody plays it anymore, like like Planet Coaster, nobody really watches Planet Coaster content hardly anymore. There's not a lot of call for it. Alright, so if I do that, it falls right in with Factorio and Satisfactory. DSP is probably a good start to end game of about 30-ish videos. There is talk of adding combat, but we'll see. This is one I've been seeing in my Steam recommended, hence jumping on the live stream to see if it's worth a look. Planet Coaster it is. I mean, if you like theme parks, yes. And since I was just at Kings Island yesterday, I felt, you know, the need to play this one. I'll line that up just a little bit there. Alright. And then we change the cars out to... I gotta be very careful here that I don't choose the wrong one, because you can crash the game. I am using a mod that lets me use any car on anything. However, some will crash the game. So you gotta be very careful not to choose the wrong ones. Classica? Is it? Machina Classica, that's it. Yeah, that's the one we want to use. Right there. Right there. Okay, now we're going to go to this side, and I am going to edit this track, and we're going to delete this back a little bit. And I'm going to have it go kind of around through here. Make the track a little smaller. Curve a little more inward. And then I don't know after that. Let's see. I do want them to kind of go around and about down here. So this one, we don't have a whole lot of space to work with over here, so I'm also not happy with that. That's not a very good circle. But I can stretch this out and make it a good circle. we go. Alright, and then we'll take these 3 here. Kind of move those over. It's kind of a wide turn, but that's alright. There, and then can I smooth that out a little bit now? Yeah, that'll work. I miss Planko. Planet Zoo is not as entertaining to watch on YouTube. It's also not as entertaining to play. Not to me, anyway. There's a lot of Planet Coaster people who are better at Planet Zoo than they were at Planet Coaster. And I am not one of those. I do enjoy Planet Zoo. It's a fun game. I do like playing it from time to time just because I like to build things in general. But nothing will beat Planet Coaster for me. This is my favorite game. I love this game. Alright, so what if we... what if we take our bridge... right? And we have it go over in here somewhere. Right in there. Still don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. Have I heard of Ostrov? Yes. Yes, I have. I've looked at it a few times. Alright, let's do this one. And so we'll probably do the same thing down here, but it'd be a little bit different of a layout for this track. We're not going to do the exact same layout. Then I just have to figure out how to have these intertwine. Intertwain? Intertwain. Are you not intertwained? Let's see. Done. Go over to this one. Edit. Going back and forth between these two. Now I thought about maybe having the bridge up here right before it comes back into the station, but I don't think I want to do that. Or maybe I do. Honestly, maybe I do. Maybe I want this one to kind of come around this way, like so. Or that one could go around. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Hold up. I really want to put the bridge there. I really do. Because, like, if you're walking out there here, you could say, well, I don't guess it matters. I don't guess it matters. I can put the bridge anywhere I want. So I'll probably put it over here. Like that. That's my plan. I mean, you know me. I've always been a huge fan of Le Taxis at Kings Island. Coming this way, going that way, coming back over. Okay, sure. Make that smaller, and then that should work right about there. Or maybe not. Maybe that's too much of a curve. Come back a little bit. So my two options for this idea, right, is I can have the classic cars, like the old convertibles, right? I can have those going under the bridge and around. Or, and then have the antique cars going over the bridge. So, like you would have the convertibles going under at the same time the other ones are going over. Or, I could have them both doing that and crossing right here. Which I'm leaning more towards this idea. I just don't know yet. Now I've got to move this. Got to take all of this here. Oh, fine, go ahead and build that, whatever. And then move this more this way. So that they kind of meet. Then this one is not straight enough to meet that. So we got to go back. And then that's probably better. Yeah. And then if we move the bridge, which I hope is every bit of that is on that. Something like that. Alright, so this one will come around, go over, come over here. Oh shoot, you know what I just realized? Both of these are going to be returning into the same thing. Alright, maybe that won't work. Unless I have them go the opposite direction, which I don't really want to do. I thought I had that figured out better. Alright, yeah, so that's not going to work that way. Unless I switch the cars and had the convertibles over here and that one, and then that would probably make a little more sense. And then we would have the taxis going over top, and then the other one's going that way. Coming back. Maybe. I might go that route. Yeah, we're gonna take. All right. I do want the old cars, like these, the antique cars. I do want them on this side. I want them coming around this, not the other ones. So, we take the bridge. I'm just gonna move it over a little bit. So, I am gonna do the same trick. I'm just gonna do it a different way. There's only one way to do that, unless I can have that coming down. Yeah, because then they would come around that way. And yeah. All right, so let's do that then. I got this tree in the way here. Let me just get that tree completely out of the way. Like that. Move this back. Close, but no cigar. Alright. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to make it go as straight as I can get it right here. And I'll just move it around. It's just a little bit off. Just needs to be maybe slightly that way. That works. There we go. Okay. There we have it. Alright, and then bring this one and you just keep doing that. I don't like that big long straight stretch, but it is what it is. this track over here, so I'll just edit that, get rid of that track. Well, I've worked all day. That was most of my day has been pretty much that, so. We could do a different kind of bridge. We could do 2 bridges. That's a thought. But what other kind of bridge could we do for the classic cars? Oh, wait. No, I know what I want to do here. Okay. Yeah. And then we'll just do... That's not quite the... Let's make that a little longer. And then we'll have that kind of come out like that. Maybe a 45 degree. Which should be 90 degrees there. Okay, that should be with the station. Alright. And then... So yeah. And then I'll just have it kind of coming around in a circle right here. Might make this one a little longer. Da 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 da. You know, one thing I always enjoyed was the music of this game. The music of this game is really, really good. Primal Gamer, hello. How are you doing today? I'm doing well. Josh Master 11. Hey, these are all names that I recognize. I recognize you guys. How much space do I have here? I still got some space. I've been doing well. Not been doing a lot of Planko, but I mean, I'm starting to get back into it a little bit, so. I wouldn't be happening to be referencing Kings Island. No, not at all. I was just there yesterday, so. Speaking of which, to all of my Planet Coaster fans out there, if you haven't noticed, I don't know how long you've been like following my channel or anything anymore, if you're still subscribed to me or anything like that, but just to let you know, I have started a secondary channel that is like a travel channel, like travel vlogs and stuff, and we have recently gone to Dollywood, and then we just went to Kings Island. We plan on doing both of those parks again, and doing more videos and stuff. So it's like just little travel vlogs and tours of the parks and things like that. You can check it out. It's called Phoenix Adventures. And it's Phoenix spelled with 2 X's. But yeah, we was just up there yesterday. All right, what I'm kind of thinking, I'm probably gonna redo this just a little bit, but I'm kind of thinking maybe have this on a higher level than this, maybe lower this down some. Going Sunday. I think they're open a little later on Sunday. I'm waiting for October. The next time I go will probably be on a Sunday, and it'll probably be in October before I can get a chance to go back up there again. That might be a little too much. So if I back that up a little bit and then make it a little longer and then change that there. That will probably work. And then I'm just going to go right underneath the bridge. I don't particularly care for that. Maybe a little bit longer of a gap right there. Notice at Six Flags, these car rides always have a maintenance building where they repair cars on the back end of the track. Probably, yeah. I'm definitely going to try to do something like that for sure. It's ironic for me to watch this since coming home yesterday after spending 12 hours riding coasters at Cedar Point. Ah, see, you went to Cedar Point yesterday. I was at Kings Island yesterday. We weren't too far from each other. Alright, and then I'll probably do like some kind of wide turn up in here. Before going back around and maybe underneath the bridge here. Do I have a favorite ride at Kings Island? Yes. It used to be it used to be the Beast, but I finally got to ride Banshee yesterday, and now I think my favorite coaster at Kings Island is now Banshee. Pretty sure that is now my favorite one. Managed to ride everything easily thanks to the Fast Pass, which it wasn't expensive. If you, I don't know about Cedar Point, but I know Kings Island had it where if you bought your season pass over the weekend, you got a free Fast Lane Plus with it. So we ended up getting like 2 Fast Lane Pluses, but we didn't have to buy it. We didn't have to use it because we got on every single thing there was within minutes. The longest I think we waited was like 10 minutes maybe for a ride, which is pretty good. Alright, then I'm just straightening that out. And I think I would like this to be maybe a little more curvier in this area over here. I may have to just delete that and then just redo that a little bit. We'll start over here and then maybe curve that way. Perhaps. Alright, and then delete that a little bit, and then, yeah, just kind of do something like that. And then maybe stretch that out just a little bit. And then maybe take this, and we'll probably just do some smoothing. You know, smoothing's not really working to what I would prefer it to do. I'm good with that. The Beast and Diamondback's my favorite. Is a really close tie. I mean, the Beast is a classic. It's legendary. I don't feel like it was running at its best yesterday, though. Now, granted, I haven't ridden it in a few years. The last time I was there was 2012. And I've ridden the Beast, I don't know how many times. Almost every single time I go, I've been able to ride the Beast. And yesterday, it felt off. Like, there were times when I almost felt like it was coming off the track. And I've never really gotten that feeling from the Beast before. It was a bit of a rattle trap. And they just got done retracking the thing too. So I don't understand that part. But oh well. It is what it is. So that curve you're working on, maybe lift it a little and have it turn inwards a little. You mean kind of I'm not sure exactly what you mean. It will get changed a little bit though. So trying to figure out what to do down here now. Alright, so let's take a look at this one. It's been a little jittery lately. They're slowly appearing in place in the wood. I'm sure they'll fix it pretty soon. Yeah, there were just spots that it felt like the cars were just going to come off the track. And it's like, this doesn't seem right. I've never had that feeling on it before. But of course, I love the helixes. So the helixes are the tunnel and the helix is my favorite part of that whole ride. I'm going to take this back a little bit right here. And we're going to make this turn a little more. I got this big ass tree right here in my way, so I'm going to move this tree so I can see what I'm doing here, and then I'll figure it out in a minute where to put the trees and stuff. Beast is rickety. While the racer was so rickety, somehow managed to cause my phone to call 911. Apparently, if you're riding Lightning Rod at Dollywood, you have to turn off your smartwatch, your Apple Watch, because if you don't, it thinks you're in like having a heart attack, and it will call 911 for you. I'm just gonna put that there for now, and then come back over here to this. Now once I do the terrain on it, because we're going to have to sink this right here down a little bit. So once we sink it, and then you have hills and stuff where some like is above and some are below, I think that'll look kind of cool. I'm all ears though for any other ideas on what we can make the track do. Like the bridge is like the one thing that I know works, so it's something I put in almost every single one of my rides like this. Oh yeah, okay, so that is going to be kind of above it, and then I'll probably just come around. This maybe right on the edge down there, and we'll just make a turn. Be kind of neat if I could get it to go over top of itself. Speaking of the track, when it's a tight turn, have it tilt inwards, like on some wooden. You mean like kind of at an angle? So speaking of the racer, they were only running the blue ones yesterday. The red racer was not running at all. Alright, yes. Okay, I totally want to do something like this and have it go over top of the track somehow. If it goes down here and under, and then okay, yeah, I got what you're saying. Well, I don't know about that because I mean it's just an old, it's like old antique cars. However, maybe the classic ones I can maybe do that with, because these are going to be maybe a little more speedier, but not these. Let's see. If I bring this around, come down. You know what? That's getting to be a pretty long ride. I think... Alright. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish this off right here. It's already getting a little too long, so we're just going to finish this one off. Right there. And then I'll figure it out later on what else to do with that one. This one, though. This one I do want to do something with. I don't know what just yet, but I think I want to have it come... maybe inward and around. Oh, actually, wait. Yeah. Okay, I think I know what I want to do here. And then have it go up. And a little straighter here. And then have this one come around and go over top of it. Like that. We have this sink down. Alright, let's see. Sorry, I'm not ignoring chat. I'm just building. Really wish we just had some more attractions in Jurassic World Evolution 2. Just started making a new park, and I just wanted dino carousels. That's so much fun. I mean, I wish we had a carousel in Planet Zoo. I don't understand why we don't. So we're going to scoot this down. And then I'm going to have to dig out. So let's go ahead and just dig out some terrain here. Any upcoming plans for a small to medium roller coaster? I don't know. I don't know what else we're going to put in this park. I've kind of built most of the park out, except for some of this, the regular attractions and stuff. So I don't really know what else I'm going to do. Alright, there's the... That's what I was kind of looking for right there. Okay, so I'm going to flatten this right there. I don't know if we'll go any more down or not. But I do want to grab this. And bring it over. So it's not quite all the way up against that. We'll just bring it down. And then I need to grab this one. And bring it over as well. And down. Let's see. Forgot to add large. I agree with you there. The amount of zebra carousels I see at zoos is too many to count. Magnet launched wooden coaster? Probably not. No. Like, for the most part, I think I've gotten everything in here I want to add. I may do one more wooden coaster somewhere. Maybe back in here. And I might do... Yeah, there might be 2 more coasters in this park. Maybe 2 more. Before I call it done. And maybe a kiddie coaster over in here somewhere. I think that will probably do it. Yeah, that's sort of looking all right. Let's see. Seems compact. Maybe have something like the Vortex or the Iron Dragon. I've got. So I've got a Vortex ride. So my Vortex ride is over here called El Diablo. So, and then I don't have any. I do have an inverted coaster. Yeah, I've got an invert, which is this is King Cobra. This is my version of King Cobra. I don't have a suspended coaster. Don't know if I will do one. For my Giga coaster, I went with an Intamin Giga coaster, similar to Dominator? Yeah. Very similar to Dominator. With my own little twists and turns and stuff into it. And then I've got a Beast-like coaster back here in the back as well. So yeah, we could probably do probably another wooden coaster, something small. And then I think a wooden coaster would fit really well back here in the jungle adventure area. So we'll probably do one back in there. And I don't know, I might do a 3rd wooden coaster maybe. Well, actually, I guess that would be 1, 2, 3. Well, probably 4 if I do another one in our little western area. But I don't think I'd do that. I'll probably do something steel. We may do something like Maverick over here. Actually, yeah, since you mentioned it, a launch coaster. We don't have a launch coaster in the park. So a launch coaster would probably work. I may do something kind of like Maverick. Maybe. It's been a minute since I've seen a Planet Coaster video. It's honestly pretty fun to watch again. Well, I mean, I'm going to try to get back into it a little bit. It's just my main videos anymore are Satisfactory. Satisfactory is what everybody's watching. It's what my channel has grown to at this point. So I'm going to keep doing Satisfactory videos for a while. And I'm going to concentrate more on that than anything else. Because that's what's making me subscribers right now. It's getting me views. It's getting me subscribers. So I'm going to stick with that. Smooth height. Might need to make that turn a little bigger. Maybe the add the beast son. No, we don't want to kill the people. Don't want to do that. Oh, that's right. I wanted this to be a little lower over here. Yeah. Wanted to kind of have this lower than what we have this here, somewhat. All of this is going to have to be smoothed out. I probably will not get this done during this live stream. Most likely not. But I am recording every single bit of this, though, so I will probably do a video a little later on, like a time-lapse build kind of video. Most likely. But yeah, I'm thinking, now that I'm thinking about it, we definitely need some sort of launch coaster because we don't have one. So I think I probably will do that. That's a good idea. Maybe if I do another Planet Coaster live stream, maybe we'll be building some sort of launch coaster like that. An RMC? I don't know, maybe. I mean, my parks are always getting updated. I always go back to Crystal Gardens. I'm always constantly messing around in that one, so... I'm sure that, you know, we could use some sort of RMC maybe in the park. Kings Island has Mystic Timbers and Beast kind of right next to each other. Because I was sitting here thinking, well, I don't want to put two wooden coasters next to each other. But I mean, you know, that's a thing. They have that. I think I want to put a little creek right here in the middle. And I think I'm going to do that by putting water underneath the ride. Oh, but I just realized in order to do that, I have to lift the ride up and then put the water on it and then put the ride back down. What's the local theme of the area the launch coaster could be in? If we do it like Maverick, it'll probably be, I mean, and it probably most likely will be like that. It's probably going to be over here in our river bend area, so to speak, our western section. Because I got a lot of space to fill over here, and my plan was to put a wooden coaster here, but now I really like the idea of having a wooden coaster back here in the adventure area, so I might have some space to do a couple more things in there. I also don't, I have a Giga coaster, but I don't have a, or is that my Hyper? Oh, I can't remember. Nah, that's a Giga. That's definitely, that's tall. That's almost as tall as the Eiffel Tower, so I'm pretty sure that's my Giga. Unless I did build it a Hyper. Man, I don't remember now. It's been too long. It's been years. Racers aren't too far from Beast either, so it's definitely not unheard of. Well, looking at the park, you got the Racers are over in Coney Mall. You got the Beast in the back of Riverbend over there. Yeah, it's two different sections of the park. Not really right next to each other. When you compare Mystic Timbers to where the Beast is in the park, they're pretty much right next to each other. So, yeah, kind of like a Pioneer theme. So I think I'm going to probably do something like that over here. I don't know. My plans are always changing. So, I mean, I had this pretty much in mind for a while to change this, and I just never have. So I thought, since we're building in this park today, I should probably maybe mess around with that a little bit. Alright, and then I'll just smooth this out. I need to smooth that out, like, badly. Most of I'm just trying to figure out the main layout. That's a lot of track for some antique cars. Log flume, yes. That's something we need. I do need that for sure. Yeah, there's still a lot to add to this park, for sure. Actually, I guess I wasn't really thinking about how much we don't have. River Rapids. River Rapids as well. I love building river rapids. I think we're going to put the river rapids over here in the jungle. So, log flume, launch coaster here. Wooden coaster, river rapids over here. Some sort of kiddie coaster over in here, which might be right on the edge of the cars right here, maybe. Because that's going to come around that way, so I don't need some... Yeah. I just don't know what exactly, but... I want to pull this down a little more. I still feel like this needs to go a little further down. Somewhere. Don't know coaster terms, but is there any that's like Bat at Kings Island in the game? Yes, there's a suspended coaster in the game. We do have it. Have you watched any of my video series on this park, Primal? Or any of my parks, really. Check out my Crystal Gardens series. I built a really cool suspended coaster that is very much like Iron Dragon in that park. And then Silverwood. Silverwood is my most popular series. This one doesn't do too bad either, to be honest. It does pretty good. thinking about maybe maybe some little waterfalls or something here. Since we're gonna have a creek bed that's kind of running down through here, maybe we'll do some waterfalls right here. Nothing too big. I've seen some of your older stuff like Silverwood, but this specific park, I'll definitely go back and watch something later. Yeah, it's got, man, I don't even know how many episodes I've done of this so far. 12, 13 episodes, something like that. I spent a lot of time on the main street. The main street alone took me a lot of time. But it adds character to the park. I feel like I can bring that down more, honestly. I do. So if I go around over here and just, I can bring that much further down. Like right in there. And then this right here I can smooth out. That's good. That's really good right there. Alright, and then I'll just edit the terrain around here. And then we'll probably call it a night because I'm liking this so far, but I feel like it needs a few things to really make it kind of pop, other than just a bridge. I don't know what just yet, but something. Just always been an animal and dinosaur person growing up, so I've learned leaned more to my Planet Zoo stuff. Well, you'll be happy to know that I do have another Planet Zoo video in the works. I've started construction on Silverwood Zoo a little bit, and maybe that's where I've seen your comments, because I know you've commented on my stuff before, because I know your name. So it's probably my Planet Zoo stuff maybe where I've seen your name. I was thinking it was Planet Coaster stuff, but maybe not. But anyway, yeah, I will have another episode of Planet Zoo soon. I'm working on some stuff. I was very inspired when I went to Dollywood with some things, and I really want to try to put those ideas to use. It's just hard to find time. Games like this where I had to spend so much time building and being creative and stuff, it's very, very hard to find the time to do something like this. And Satisfactory is honestly the same way. It really is. I just had a subscriber, but unfortunately my thing is over top of me here, so I don't know what that was. Whoever you are that just subscribed, thank you so much. Very appreciate it. I love the mountain. I've seen the one at Canada's Wonderland, and they use it for office and restrooms as well as 3 coasters going through it. I know one of them is the Guardian, right? That's the one. Is there more than just that coaster that goes through that? I've also been joining your City Skyline streams and other live streams. I definitely appreciate it, too. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. See, there's more to just money to support the channel. You don't have to donate to support the channel. You don't have to be a Patreon to support the channel. Just watching, commenting, that goes a long way. Yeah, so we're probably going to do, I think, a tunnel. I think that's what I want to do here. I want to do a tunnel. I want to make that a little wider, little rounder. and do a tunnel right there. Maybe where it comes out. Maybe it goes into a tunnel here by the waterfalls. Ooh, that's a really good idea. And then comes out over here. Thunder Run. Is it? Wait, what is Thunder Run? Oh man, I feel like I know that. Hold on, I gotta look it up now. I have to look it up. I would love to go up to Canada's Wonderland and check it out because I really would. The Yukon coaster that they have, I can't remember the exact name of it, but love to ride that. Yukon Striker, that's the one I'm thinking of, but that's not the coaster I'm looking for right now. You know what? Just take me to RCDB. Just give me that one. The rollercoasterdatabase.com. RCDB. There we go. Thunder Run. What is Thunder Run? It's a steel coaster. It's a family coaster. Oh, okay. It's a mine coaster. Gotcha. Okay, now you actually put it in chat and I see it now. Swing coaster goes up the backside. Powered mine train. It's like a figure 8 in the dark. Yeah, I'm taking a look at it right now. I see that now. So, speaking of my mountain, it's inspired by two different things. It's inspired by Volcano. For the most part, it's mostly inspired by Volcano at King's Dominion. And yes, Wonderland Mountain, or Wonder Mountain, whatever they call it there. So it's a little bit of both. I do have a bobsled coaster that goes through the mountain, as well as a splashdown ride over here too. And my Giga Hyper, whatever I have here, it goes near it, kind of around it. Well, I don't really have an Asia area. It's more of jungle-y adventure type. That's pretty much what that idea is over there. I'm just gonna go ahead and stop recording right now. Alright, recording is stopped. Okay, so yeah, for the most part, we have our main entrance area, which is the International Street. And then over to the right, as you come up here, and you come around this way, you have kind of the Spanish area over here, so representing Spain. So we've got our swinging ship right there, and then we have our coaster, El Diablo, right there. That's going to go into like a western kind of section on over in there. Coming off of Main Street, we have kind of a French section. That's why I did the haunted castle. Instead of a haunted house, I did the castle, because it's kind of a haunted French castle. That's the idea of that. And then over here on this side of Main Street, this is more of the German, Swiss kind of thing over here in this area. And then, of course, we have the Hanna-Barbera land is going to go over in that area there. This is going to get a covered kind of walkthrough kind of thing. And then I call this Riverfront, basically. So it's my Coney Mall, but oh, River's Edge. That's what I call this. This is River's Edge. So it's my Coney Mall, basically. But it's kind of next to like a little river. It's more of a creek, but yeah. And then my version of the racer that I have over here. It's based on the racer. It's not the racer, but it's based on it. And then all of this is kind of going to go over to our jungle section, because I really want to do an inverted coaster. That's kind of my version of King Cobra. Really wanted to do that. So, got that one. And then we also have my Safari monorail over here as well that I really need to get done. It's like I figure it out. Wilderness Run. Maybe a River Rapids ride that's kind of like Disney's. Okay, so I saw that. A Millennium Force Twin. Sorry, I meant more Asia area at Animal Kingdom. That's okay. It inspired me to do a German section in a park. I also ran a sky ride through it like Disney. Oh, that's right. Theirs does go through the mountain, doesn't it? Or it used to. Does it still? I know in Disneyland it used to, but I don't know if they still have that. I think they took the sky ride out, didn't they? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they took the sky ride out a while back ago. So originally I was kind of thinking about doing some sort of Route 66 type thing with the classic cars. Now I'm kind of thinking a more Monte Carlo kind of idea here. But yeah. Do the tunnel up through there. It's a good idea. I like it. I'll just fix that a little bit right there before I call it an evening. Alright, and then I'm going to keep working on this in my own time. And then I should be back. Next week, I think I'll probably do a City Skylines on Wednesday. I typically am going to try to stream on Wednesdays and Fridays. So Fridays are always going to be satisfactory streams. And then Wednesdays are going to be a toss-up. It could be anything that I stream on a Wednesday. So, but pretty much on this channel anymore, it is mostly going to be only creative stuff anymore, or strategy games. That's pretty much it. Logistics games like Satisfactory, Tectonica. I would love to play Captain of Industry, but until the company gives me a key, I'm not. Same thing for Tectonica. Though, I will probably buy Tectonica when it actually comes out in early access. I will probably buy that one. Lightyear Frontier, that's another one I'm very interested in, so we're going to be playing that one here on the channel. Try to get back into some farming simulator and maybe some snow runner and stuff too. Just kind of messing around in that. Could do kind of a foresty area back in here, maybe, since most of that's going to be in the back of the area. Oh man, that's what I should have done. Why didn't I think of that? I should have had the antique cars over here on this side, right? And then over here on this side, right here, where it's still kind of in a German type of area, I could have put like a Black Forest, like driving your car, like an Autobahn kind of thing. That would have been the better idea. Oh well, too late now. I'm not redoing it. This is good. This is fine. I'll keep it the way it is. But that would have been a good idea. Too late. I'm gonna stick with this. I like this design. Wasn't sure if I would come up with a design that I like today, but yeah, this works. I'll just smooth it all out and get everything kind of working a little better and more themed to a degree. Generic theming. Make it look good. And then you guys should see a video on this at some point where I finish everything off. So, but yeah, I'm going to take off, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I very much appreciate it. I definitely do. Keep up the great work that you guys are doing, because just viewing the content is helping me on YouTube. and the comments, the thumbs up, everything like that. Make sure you do that. I'm going to head out of here. I will see you in the next video or live stream. Until then, wherever you guys are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See you next time.